So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll fight forward at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back
you
on
need
that
for a good
play?
counter?
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Jameis to throw it.
Man, that man shouldn't be able to jump up there. It should be over your head.
The target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down.
Your game is not right. You throw the ball where they get it. You do it purposely so they can stay in the game, yeah. If I got a man running in front of the dude, my ball need to be on in front, not with a linebacker trailing can jump up and get it.
Last drive, but fell incomplete. So
Stupidity now.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Look at that man jumping around. I'm going for it.
After almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Oh, he get.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To the air again with Winston. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Dirt Cutters guys go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Being chased out left.
Where are you going?
This going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They don't do something to this quarterback. You can't see the man you want to see. Everybody want to come.
We've seen all those drills where they try to get the shoulders
I don't do it. Just one guy goes.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Just a spot. Just a spot. That's it. Unless you ain't got no spot in there. Then you the guys on the side can go.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line.
Over there. Play in front of the man. Listen me up.
How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the
stupid doggone cornerback play inside. You get over there, I base the line that base your butt out. Look at you, still sitting over there like you crazy. You're going to get hurt, man.
That A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it,
good job,
protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. The give is to Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
4 down, boy.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, you said it.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Yeah, I used to stop the quarterback sneak with some defense. Got what it was. Huh? Yeah, the quarterback sneak. I used to stop there. I had 3 weeks. Probably about last month and a half ago, I knew how to stop it. I used to sit there and laugh at them when they try to do it.
Prescott now on second down. Flush to his right. Oh, 360. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Here we go, 46. Sweat today. Get out.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
46. Go. Get out there. Done.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra
you get the ball back at the head and then go right there. Come on,
that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Jackson now.
Man, you can't let the ball go in your hand like that. EA? He didn't catch that. It don't just bounce up in nobody's hand. The ball hit the ground. He just catch it out the bounce and keep running. No kind of crap it is. That ball supposed to bounce out. He supposed to have trouble getting that ball up. He made that decision not to catch.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Brent Grimes. Now the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there.
Terrible.
Will get the football back.
You don't even make no play on the ball. There's a little bit to do on my ear. That should be a one-on-one, 50-50 ball where either Mike get it or nobody gets it.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he will forge his way forward.
I'm doing a run commit up the middle.
Line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Again, it's Elliott, and he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter.
I'm doing a run to the middle, then he won't even play no ball again.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
We can't let him run over.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And this is caught.
Oh, cool. You let him catch that, man.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
See.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Prescott that escapes the sack. Buying time to his left. Now he's forced out left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Man.
He'll get 10 there all on his own.
That's stupid, man. You see what that happened? That's stupid.
The last 2 plays really illustrate
that's dumb. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On the counter, Elliott. And to the 42-yard line here, brought down there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
3 wide receiver set. If he in a 3 wide receiver set and I go to a quarter, he still shouldn't be run over me because he in a weak set. Go back in my defense. Smart guy.
A first down throw for Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Lucky you beat 35.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Ain't got nobody.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that.
They're going to do it like that. I need to get beat.
In Tampa. It's the
I'm going to sack Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, he's going to throw me off on the ground. And then my dude that still could sack him again because this boy just standing there. My man run the wrong way.
Another 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him for a loss of 5. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Who missed it, man? The dude you playing against?
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. There's the pin state man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A give to Jones.
Nope.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's Winston. He's going to go for a big play. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play. Winston to Evans, and even 40 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
They'll give it to him up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, Winston. And that is incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
So where did the guy come from? That small guy right there trying to play the ball.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go to Elliott again. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On 3rd down, it's Elliott, and he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Okay.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. With it is Jackson. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. So out come the Bucs now. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now Jones. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They come up in an offset eye. He'll get it up the middle. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
He's back to throw, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken very short. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Tough,
and with that,
tough,
the
but I
ball
needed.
game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.